Hello and welcome to the Gauntlet of Greatness. I'm Randy Buehler, joined by Shadow Datella. Both Shadow and I are recovering from 8 glorious days at the World Board Gaming Championships. Forgive us if we're a little bit punchy. I think it'll be, some number of weeks before we're actually caught up on sleep. You hanging in there, Shadow?
I am. You know what? I'm comforted by all the wins that I collected.
You had a good weekend. Much wood was collected. Show off the Agricola plaque. That's the crown jewel, right?
This one right here. I like this
go.
one.
That is a good one. Agricola, definitely one of the best games that gets played. But today we're playing Magic. So we are in Group B. We've assembled 16 of the best standard decks in the history of Standard. Every deck was legal at some point in time, and now we're playing. Last we met, you saw Necro advance to the top 8 elimination bracket playoff, and Sly get relegated at 0-2. Today we are in Group B, where Mythic will be playing Fires, trying to avoid relegation and get into that, try to get into the playoffs, while either Fairies or Dragonstorm will join the Necro deck in the playoffs. Group C will be coming up next week, where Affinity and Caw-Blade are up a match, and Group D, which I still find just fascinating. So many sort of weird, cool matchups. It'll be Delver versus Bargain for a spot in the playoffs, and it'll be Devotion versus Turbostasis in a relegation match. Group B today, though, let's look at the match between Fires and Mythic. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Those people who are watching the stream live, Shadow and I always do a stream first before we record these videos, and we always play a practice match just to kind of make sure we know what the decks are up to and how the matchup works, at least a little bit. And I set the whole thing up as this has to be a blowout for Mythic. Mythic made the top 4 last year. It's done well in previous sort of historical standard tournaments. It's the number 1 seed in this group. Somehow it got upset by Dragonstorm last week. And Shadow crushed me with the Fires deck. Fire and Ice killed all my mana creatures, Bird of Paradise, Noble Hierarch, Lotus Cobra, kind of important to the deck. And Fires of Galvamaya just sending over hasty Blastoderms and hasty Saproling Bursts. This Fires deck, it may not be ready to go home. I kind of thought we were going to see this deck relegated, but wow, is Fire Ice good against my deck? Flametongue Kavu, Thornscape Battle Mage. Here I've got, in the Mythic deck, a kind of, mana acceleration critter full, but mana hungry deck. Jace is 4, Elspeth is 4, Sovereigns is 6. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to keep the Mythic deck in the tournament. This is, like I said, this is a relegation match. So at 0-2, you don't get to come back and play next season unless the fans vote you back in again. We will see what happens.
I think your deck is better, but I've got some cards that if I draw, I've got legs. And if I draw them, I think you just die. So it's enough of them, right? Yeah. I don't think 1 Fire Knife is good enough, but if I can get 2 early, I'm not sure you can recover.
And so the Simoon in from the sideboard is also a beating against all my mana creatures.
I really liked Simoon in the practice game.
All right. So there's your setup. Mythic versus Fires. The winner gets to play for a playoff spot next time around. The loser is out of the tournament, not just for this season, but for next season. All right, let me set up a match. I'm going to play the Mythic side of things. I am going to set up a match where we don't have to worry about time. And Shadow, I've hosted a match in Constructed Open Play Getting Serious with a 60-minute clock. Come fight me. And I will wish you good luck. I'll put you on mute. We can talk more after the game.
Sounds good. Salute.
All right, we won the die roll. That's got to be good. What does this draw do? I mean, I guess it's Hierarch into turn 3 Jace. That has to be good. Yeah, there are no fancy lands at this point in Standard. I think we're in. Oh, not that. Sorry. We're in Jace the Mind Sculptor era Standard, so late 2000s. Hand seems... I don't really have anything to do on turn 2. Hand seems good. Maybe even very good. I mean, it's certainly got double blue. and enough mana to cast Chase the Mind Sculptor. That should just be good. I thought my previous hands were good against him too, and they did not really work out. So what, I explore here, right? There's no reason, I don't see any good reason not to. Alright, we drew a fetch land. So definitely the comes into play tap land, and then whatever. I guess I play a fetch land to thin later? No, I'm going to save my fetch lands, right. Fetch lands post Jace. Now that this draw has a couple of fetch lands, I'm feeling a lot more interested in this hand. There's turn 2 Fires of Yavimaya. That is definitely what he wants to be doing this early in the game. Well, what we want to be doing is playing Jace. So let's play Jace. I do get to play a Noble Hierarch after fetching, after brainstorming. So that seems good. What am I putting back? I'm putting back... I mean, I think I put back the extra Jace. Do I shuffle away a fetch land at this point? I have 3? I think so. Oh, maybe set it up where if he plays something like Flame Tongue Kavu, kill your Jace, that I can draw the replacement. Oh, but then no, if I'm cracking this fetch land to play Noble Hierarch, I've got to be cracking this fetch land to play Noble Hierarch. So 2 of these cards are going away. One of them has to be Jace, right? The Lotus Cobra outlived his usefulness because I have mana? Hierarch's the best card in my hand. Fetch land Noble Hierarch is great. Fetch land number 2 seems pretty good with a Jace. Don't want fetch land number 3. So it's either Jace or Lotus Cobra. It is certainly true that Lotus Cobra doesn't do much. I think I'm going to keep a backup Jace, because this Lotus Cobra doesn't seem super relevant to the matchup at this point. So we shuffle things. We get a forest. We play more mana. Timers of Lost Alara is now officially very, very good. But he's got the scary Fires of Yavimaya. Okay, Bird of Paradise is effectively free since it has haste. Still has 4 mana. Blastoderm and Flame Tongue Kavu are the things he wants to be playing here. And I have no way to punish him for spilling all his mana creatures onto the board. They're just... I mean, they're Moxes, right? They're just Mox Emeralds. Or Mox Opals, really. In the case of the bird. His deck was standard legal in the year 2001. My deck was standard legal most of a decade later. I think I'm 06 or 08. I'll look it up. I think it's 06. Chimeric Idol is not that scary. Although it is big enough to kill Jace. So I have to decide whether I want Noble Hierarch in play or Jace in play. It's gotta be Jace. Yeah, I just chump here, right? Oh, he can blow his fires on the elf to kill Jace? But then his fires is gone. And I have a backup Jace because I kept one. Yeah. If you want to blow your fires of Yavimaya to kill my Jace, I am okay with that. This card, this is the key enchantment in this deck. This is definitely what created this sort of first really good standard red-green beatdown deck at the capable of winning at the Pro Tour level. So he chipped away for 1, did not blow his fires, and here we go. Drew another fetch land. I mean, none of Jace's... I mean, I could give Jace loyalty. I'd rather just draw cards, especially while I have a replacement. And fetch lands. Interesting. These mana leaks are not super exciting versus what's he got? 6 mana? I like Elspeth a lot. So if I go fetch land, I'll have 6 mana. I can do Elspeth with mana leak up. I cannot do Elspeth and Knight of the Reliquary. Maybe I put back fetch land Mana Leak and don't crack my fetch land until I have to? Seems decent. It's funny. Do I want Hierarch as a chump blocker? I think I do prefer Hierarch as a chump blocker. But then I lose my ability to Mana Leak second thing. We'll do it this way. That way I don't lose Mana Leak. No, I think it's better to do it this way. All right. Now what? Four. I cannot Mana Leak. That's annoying. He can kill Jace. Yep. 3 mana untapped. These Mana Leaks are not very good against him. I wonder if I'm supposed to sideboard those out. I mean, normally against the big mana deck, like they ramp and then they play their one big thing, and if you can counter that one big thing, then it's amazing. I don't have any damage prevention shields. But he's just accelerating past my Mana Leak. And then Thornscape Battle Mage kills Jace. Got in for that one with the elf. Well, the Battle Mage kills it. He is down to 1 card, though. And again, there's this huge army coming across. What do I do? If I chump the Idol, Elspeth takes 3, and I play... Can I play Knight and Jace next turn? I think I can. Oh, if I kill the elf, I lose the Elspeth. Doesn't sound right. I can just do it this way. I'm going to choose not to sack my fetch land because I know I put a fetch land on top. And I want to play 7 mana worth of spells this turn. So... Elspeth. Jace. I need, yeah, white green's fine. I certainly don't want to bounce this Battle Mage. I'm just going to try to win this through card advantage. I mean, he's down to 1 card. Okay. White, green. Mana Leak fetch land. Leave the fetch land on top. Yeah, these cards are going away forever. Maybe it's land. Oh, I have to play a land here, right? Yeah, I'm keeping 1 land. Do I want to keep the fetch land? Make Knight of Reliquary better? I'm starting to worry a little bit about damage. I think... I'm going to put the fetch land back in my library. Along with a Mana Leak. Alright, I'll use both of these, right? Right. Well, I'm just doing what I can. I like it, chat is comparing Fires of Yavimaya Saproling Burst to chocolate and peanut butter. It's about right. Combo is pretty sweet. Oh, wow. If I'd sacked a fetch land and taken a point of damage, my Knight of the Reliquary would be 6/6. Maybe I should have paid that life. I didn't do the math. He is now out of cards, so he's all in. This is his hand. Does he just die to the knight with sovereigns next turn anyway? Hits for what, 16? Not actually dead, but close. Oh, 16, 17, 18, 19 exalted. Oh, I can hit him for 20. Very nice. I hit him for 20 next turn. I like that plan. He needs 2 Birds of Paradise available to chump block. He may also kill Elspeth here. Seems to be who he's attacking here. All right. Everybody's at Elspeth except the Idol, which is attacking Jace. I should have kept a fetch land to get knight to 6/6. I can defend Elspeth, though, by eating the Battle Mage. Right? Eat the Battle Mage, chump the Blastoderm. Seems like the play. Jace dies to the Idol, and the Elf chips away at Elspeth, but I can live with that. And I haven't risked losing my knight to the +2/+2 effect of the fires. Oh, he gets Elspeth anyway. Okay. Sad. But now fires is off the table. We draw the worst card in the deck to draw. Hilarious. How much damage can he do, though? He just dies to the other Eldrazi conscription. Probably should have kept the fetch land instead of Mana Leak. But this play seems quite good. Here's the combo. Eldrazi conscription. +10/+10, trample, and the Annihilator doesn't kick in until next turn, but that's okay. That feels like it should do it. I don't know how he gets out of this. I don't think he has any way to kill a creature this large in his deck. Yeah. All right. Up a game. I'll take it. Definitely a more interesting matchup than I thought it was going to be at first. I feel like having Naturalizes to kill both Chimerica Idols and Fires of Yavimaya is valuable. I have not enjoyed Mana Leaks whatsoever. Spell Pierce is going to be worse. I don't think enough of his stuff is red. I don't think I have time for this. I mean, I could run Obstinate Baloth, but it doesn't block a Blastoderm. It just trades with a Flametongue Kavu. It trades with half a Flametongue Kavu. Either half, his choice. So I think I'm going to go 2 Mana Leak, leaving the Explorers as cantrips, just put in the 2 Naturalizes. And yeah, I mean, I have to... I have to hope he doesn't draw too many Simoons and Fire Ices. All right, what does this draw do? I mean, it's Cobra into Elspeth. I kind of like Elspeth. I think I keep. I have a Naturalize. I have no turn 1 play, which is less than ideal, obviously. But I've turned 3 Elspeth, right? Yeah, I've turned 3 Elspeth, assuming Lotus Cover survives. Which I guess is not exactly guaranteed. All right, see what happens. Battle Mage. It's pretty good against me. On the play with the bird for turn 3 Battle Mage to kill my Cobra before it does anything. Okay. I would like you to be out of stuff now, please. Yeah. This turn doesn't do much. Do I bring in Linvala against his mana guys? Not completely crazy. I mean, Elspeth versus Blastoderm seems like an okay fight, right? I mean, I just get to... Oh, I can get a Lotus Cobra down for free if I crack Fetch Land, right? I go 2 for Lotus Cobra, Catacombs, Fetch. I guess that's valuable? Yeah, especially with a Battle Mage out there. I can trade Cobra for Battle Mage and defend Elspeth. All right, what you got now? Blastoderm without Fire Yamamaya, not quite as ridiculous. Simoon. Oh! It was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man moment. I envisioned my doom and caused it to appear. I'm sure that's how the world works. Simoon is so good against me. Wow. I don't know about you guys. I like seeing these gold decks. You know, they feel kind of underpowered, but they got game. They do all kinds of crazy, awesome things. Just watching different eras of Standard smash into each other and cool things keep happening. Ugh, not the card you want to draw here. So what do I have? He's got 2 Blastoderms. I mean, all I can do is Elspeth make a token and hope it survives, hope that that somehow distracts him enough. It's not gonna. Wow. At least we're up a game, right? Oh, is my volume too loud? I tried turning it down. I turned down the input gain previously. I thought I had fixed it. I can't actually hear. I mean, I could have activated Wildwood. I decided it was better to play Elspeth. I don't know that that's right. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this way, because he's not attacking me. I mean, he's attacking me. I was hoping to distract him from attacking me. As it is, I get to start next turn with an Elspeth in play rather than not having an Elspeth in play. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I can come back from this position. This is 3 to activate. That's going to disappear. Yeah, I guess it's better to leave up Wildwood mana than play a Lotus Cobra, I'm pretty sure. Volume is fine, but shouting is a bit much. If you've listened to me cast over the years, I tend to get excited. I think Magic is fun. I make no apologies. I will just warn you. I'm probably going to yell at some point during the stream. It's just a thing that's going to happen. Oh, I thought Blastogram was going to go away. Am I actually dead? I am just dead, right? No, I'm not dead. But I'm very close to dead. Because I have to chump block Blastoderm. I have to chump block Blastoderm, Blastoderm go to 1. Which means I should have played Lotus Cobra. They're all going to me, right? Right. Sigh. It's actually... If I draw... I'm like 1 mana creature from surviving this. Because this Blastoderm's gone, and this one only has 1 attack left. So it's like chomp and deal with these 2. Oh. I haven't naturalized for that. Oh, actually, if I had drawn relevant cards instead of these 2 dorks. But yeah, I'm now chump trade. I'm going to die to the elf, much less the Saproling Burst. Like, I can naturalize the Saproling Burst. Is there any chance that he won't attack with the elf for some reason? I guess that's my dream. Is that he gets cocky because he's going to have so many creatures and doesn't attack with the elf. Because the thing is, me naturalizing the Saproling Burst makes all the Saproling tokens go away. I don't really want to show him the naturalize and make him think about it unless I have to, of course. Yeah, block, block. I die to the 1 point from the Llanowar Elf. Oh well, it's a good game. This does kill a Fires of Yavimaya in addition to a Flametongue Kabu, but it still doesn't seem like it hits enough of his deck to be relevant. This shuts off his mana critters and gives me a flying creature. That actually sounds kind of okay. It blocks Chimeric Idol really well, and it blocks Battle Mage. I think that's probably better than Mana Leak. Now, I will say, I'm really not excited bringing in a 4 mana, 4 toughness creature against a Flametongue Kabu deck. But, I mean, at some level, I just am super vulnerable to Flametongue Kabu. Like, I'm not sure you can play this deck in a standard metagame where there's this many Flametongue Kabus running around. Let's see what happens. And I will update the graphic. Game apiece. Game 3. I have an Eldrazi Conscription in my hand, but I love the rest of it. Like, if I just pretend this Eldrazi Conscription isn't here, I have an amazing 6-card hand, so I have to keep it, especially since Jace can put it back in and shuffle it. Yeah, it's a keep. Yeah, it's too bad I have to play my fetch land, right? I can go turn 1 bird into turn 2 Cobra, Wildwood, Hierarch. So that's the line. Even if I am mildly disappointed to have to use my fetch land. I don't know if bird Hierarch matters. I guess the Hierarch is more valuable if he has a Fire Ice. I want him to kill 2 birds. Sounds right. Alright, what you got? Fires? Fire Ice? Okay with anything that doesn't involve the word fire. Schadenport. I can live with Schadenport. Although it is going to turn Jace off if I don't top deck a land. Any land turns on Jace. Otherwise, I'm stuck playing stupid Noble Hierarch as the entirety of my turn. Thank you, deck. Thanks a lot. Turn 3 Jace through a Rashad port. Good deck is good. No fetch land, but what are you going to do? Whatever. Then I want the Hierarch, right? Yeah, I just want more mana. This seems like a good draw. He has not made any use of his acceleration, which almost certainly means he's missing Fires of Yavimaya. Or he would have played it last turn. Yeah, Flame Tongue Kavu's good. But the stuff that I'm doing seems better. How much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play Sovereigns and then attack him with a giant trampling creature, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lotus Cobra trigger off of this. I may as well Jace first so I can take advantage of the reshuffle off the Sovereigns. Putting back Conscription, and I think I keep my backup Jace. Sure. Blue, white, 6. Here we go. Eldrazi Conscription. Smash your face. I don't think he has anything he can possibly do to come back from here. All right. Looks like Mythic is going to survive. The Fires deck has fought gamely. It avoided relegation last year. It actually got into a tie for a playoff spot, which it then lost. But yeah, here we go.
Hello.
Good game.
Good game, sir. So, like, I have a Thornscape Battle Mage, and I can get rid of the enchantment, but it might just come back next turn.
Sure. Yeah, no, I don't know what you can do there. I
should mulligan until I find a Simoon, I guess, is how I have to play that.
Yeah, Simoon would have been good. Fire Ice would have been good. Even just Fires of Yavimaya would have at least given you a little bit more ability to operate and sort of pressure my Planeswalker.
Yeah, like, maybe I mulligan. Like, I can't mulligan to find a Simoon, but, like, I should mulligan to find either a Fire Ice or a Simoon. I've got 6 in the deck. I think if I don't have that, you're going to ramp past me.
What was your 7-card opener that you didn't mulligan?
I had a couple of Flame Tongue Kavus and a Sapperling Burst and a Thornscape Battle Mage. So, like, I was just going to ramp up and kill... Yeah, I was just going to kill some things, but I wasn't able to kill them quick enough, right? Lotus Cobra lets you speed past me.
Interesting. So you have land, bird, Flame Tongue Kavu, Battle Mage, all on the draw. But one of the lands is a port. I don't know. I don't know that you mulligan that draw.
Yeah, no, it felt fine. Like, it felt fine, but I had no turn 3 play.
Right, your turn 3 play was port your land.
And, like, port should be good enough, but I can't even turn off Jace with port. Right, on my turn 2. Like,
I had to top deck a land.
That's good to know.
Yeah, no, the port almost held Jace at bay for a turn. I don't think that's a bad keep. I think my draw was great, and I even top decked the land to make your port not effective. I don't know how you can do. All right, well, good match. Fires of Yavimaya sadly will be relegated. I guess I'll put all the relegated decks into a vote. We did a vote to see what some of the new decks were. I picked some of them myself. I let you guys vote some decks in. You know, Fires can get voted in. I don't know if it will. It's been kind of cool to have around. But
I thought I had a chance.
You did. You won a game. You forced a game 3. Honestly, if you count the practice games that we played, you're still up 3-2.
Sure.